From Elizabethburg or Jackson Field on the campus of Longwood University in historic Farmville, Virginia, I'm Darius Thigpen. Longwood Field Hockey hosting VCU, a pair of 2-0 teams going at it in a rain-soaked affair. The Rams of VCU charged out to a strong start, outshooting Longwood 9-1 in the first half of action, but junior keeper Katie Wyman stood on her head to keep the VCU attack at bay. Longwood had some chances here. Little Sophie Octavinter took a rip, but just off of the side of the cage on a penalty corner. VCU did a good job of getting to the penalty corners, had 12 of them in the match, but Longwood just kept staving off the attack put on by VCU. Katie Wyman was strong in goal. The junior keeper certainly stood on her head to keep VCU away. Emily McNamara taking a rip there, and another save by Wyman. She was fantastic. The hardy star of the game, McNamara, another chance, and again, Wyman is there to send away. Into the second half we go. In the 40th minute, Longwood got the first opportunity, a rip from Lil Sophie Octavinter, just unable to put it in the back of the net. But the Lancers, only a few minutes later, able to finally break through. Leonie Verstrada with the goal, the turnaround, and the rip, the one-timer from the junior from the Netherlands. Take another look at it. A nice pass inside to her. She just turned and burned and got the go-ahead goal, which would prove to be the game-winning goal because Katie Wyman went in and put a shutout. Longwood had another opportunity to add on to it, just unable to take advantage on this late penalty corner. But the Longwood Lancers had what they needed. They got the one, and then it was all on Wyman, who came in and saved the day for the Lancers. Longwood with the 1-0 victory. That puts the Lancers at 3-0 for the first time in the Division I era. Nick Lewis caught up with the Victorious head coach Ian Byers after the win.
I'm here with Coach Byers. Your offense seemed to struggle in the first half, but your defense played well, and your goalie, Katie Wyman, played really well. What adjustments did you make during halftime so that your offense could come out strong in the early second half?
Well, we always knew that VCU's the defense was going to be strong. They're a good unit, and we knew we weren't going to have a huge amount of opportunities maybe in some of the games in the past that we have, so we wanted to be more clinical. We just stressed that point. And the forwards, and the midfielders stepped up and took the opportunity. So they did a really good job of making us a few. There's only some minor changes that we talked about in halftime, but you're right, the defense played solid throughout. Really, as a unit, we defended well, but in particular the defense and the defensive corner unit really was the one that was the shining glory. They stood firm on a lot of opportunities, and we're proud of the hard work they put in, and it clearly showed today.
Strong defense for the Lancers allowed them to get the 1-0 victory against the VCU Rams. From Elizabethburg at Jackson Field, I'm Nick Lewis here in Farmville, Virginia.